Hello, welcome back to Questing Phoenix, episode 35. So in the last episode we built this farming station, but we didn't get much done with automation, so let's keep working on that. So we're going to need to put an interface out here and get that running well. So we're going to put that right in here. Then let's run some refined storage cables all the way down here, and we'll run one up as well. We need to get water into this machine, so let's do a water export from the system. There we go, it now has water. It needs to have a backhoe in it at all times, so we want to export this backhoe, but we're going to have to charge it every once in a while. So let's see here. We are going to not use NBT, and we are going to not use damage. So that should mean if I import this, it puts it here, no matter how much energy or durability it has. Alright, actually we do want to match the NBT, because that's what has the energy amount on there, and we only want to dump full energy backhoes back into here, because we're going to need to put the empty backhoe into a different interface to get it charged back up. I have upgraded to Empowered 4, so we've got a million RF. Eventually we'll have to do something about the durability. I'm not sure when or how we're going to do that. And I'm not sure if it breaks at that point or just goes durability 0 and we have to repair it. I don't know what happens with that. I've not really used a dark backhoe very much. But I thought I'd try this rather than, making something that built wood or stone, hose. Alright, so there is the first problem solved. Second problem is we're going to need to get that into the machine. So let's get some conduits. There we go, some item conduits. And we are going to insert and extract, and we are going to insert and extract. Alright, so if we do that, he will get the backhoe. Now, when he is empty, he will extract that backhoe. I'm almost positive about that. Alright, I took the power guide down, so let's go ahead and put that somewhere and use energy conduits. So there is the energy conduit. There we go. He should now have everything he needs other than his seeds back. And I turned him off, but that's fine for the moment. Alright, let's put some of the terrain back and fill in this. Didn't mean to go there. We'll get gravel there in a minute. Alright, is this gravel? Yeah. Alright, so I want this right here. Now, what do we decide? This was the right place for this. And then these, and these, and these. And we're going to lock the output for all of these. And you are now always active. There we go. So it's used some of the energy. Will it not plant potatoes on this? I'm sure I've done that before. That's odd. He should be planting potatoes in there. Why is he not? Well, that is strange because I'm certain I've seen this work. Okay. Well, then the logical thing to conclude is that we have these guys flipped. There we go. Okay. That makes more sense. All right. So now he's going to grow this, and he should just harvest that, and when it goes back in there, we'll get more in the system. So, how are we going to charge that backhoe? I'm honestly not sure about that yet. But my idea is that it's going to be pulled out into the system, and we'll do something similar, matching the NBT over here near the charger. We'll charge him up, and then we will, do that. We should be able to add mending to him, and if we do that, we can dip him in a fluid tank full of liquid experience and heal him up. So, do we have enough experience to get mending? No, we don't. Alright, let me go fight some things, get some experience, and see if we can add mending to that backhoe. Alright, I may barely have enough levels to do this. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to get us a mending book with experience rod and 15 lapis. And we're going to see if we can put mending on the backhoe. We need 2 levels. Yeah, we do have barely enough. Cool. There we go. Now we're going to need to get another fluid tank. Well, are we going to need to do that? Yeah, we are. We're going to have to do it from here. Although these are kind of in the way. So, Alright. Alright, we're going to need to upgrade to Ender Fluid Conduit so we can carry more than one kind of fluid. So let's get our Yeta wrench out. I want to pick up this one, and these are carrying water, and we will trade them out for better conduits. I believe there is a quest for that. Ender Industrial Tier? Yes, is it. The Ender Fluids. So let's make one of those Ender Fluid Conduits. There we go. Get one, and now we have many more. Okay, so the Ender Fluid Conduits are really nice because they let us move different kinds of fluids based on the channel. So what we're going to do then is place one right here, and we'll go ahead and get the other conduits as well. Get an item conduit, energy conduit, and a refined storage conduit. We don't need any of those things, but for this, but I want to keep the line going. And we'll put the fluid tank right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have this guy be an extract on a channel. It's going to be the lime channel. And where's my Yeta wrench? And on the up, you are going to be an insert on the lime channel. And you are also going to be an insert on the lime channel. There we go. We're starting full local XP. We don't have very much of it left, but that's what we have. Now, for these two guys, you are going to be an extract on the blue channel, and you are going to be an insert on the blue channel, and you are also going to be an insert on the blue channel for water. So there we go. That should solve any problems we were going to have with having fluids in different places. You can also filter them with ender fluid tanks, but I'm just going to put them on different channels. That seems fine to me. Now, we can also take this backhoe that has mending and dump it in here, and it heals itself. So there we go. We now have a fully mended dark backhoe. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to pull that out automatically, so we'll see what happens. But 85% of the damage will be absorbed by the power. So if we can just keep that going, this should last a long time. I'm just hoping it doesn't break and take all my empowered upgrades with it. But that is a possibility, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so until we can fill this guy, all of the... We might be able to store only a certain amount of fluid in there. Is that possible? I didn't mean to do that. Let's see here. They do have filter upgrades. There's only limited item filters. I'm going to guess we can't do that. It's fine. Those tanks don't hold that much, so we'll get that, over time. So, realistically, what I need to do now is wait for that to be damaged enough that it needs to be charged again, and we can put it in the wired charger then, and this now needs to auto extract so we can put it back into place. And we'll need to be able to export this and put it in somewhere. Now, I actually think we could probably put it into this interface right here, because that dark backhoe cannot go in the sag mill. That's not a recipe. So that might be an option. But unfortunately, I have to wait till it's almost dead before I try it. And I also have to remember to turn off the wireless charger before, before we get there. Where is the wireless charger, by the way? It's right there. Okay. If I pick you up, you shouldn't charge things anymore. So if I pull some stuff out and put it back in, I should have less of a charge. Oh, I've got that thing on my inventory too. I'll have to remember to get rid of that too. Try that again. Yes, there is now nothing charging you. Nothing charging you. So if I do those two things, I should be able to get the empty thing that I want. Okay, let's hope that is the case and that we can filter that properly. And yeah, we'll see what happens when that gets down there. So basically, at some point, I'll be looking around and it'll say no ho because it will pull this out. It will take a while to go through 1,000,000 RF. It would have taken a lot less to go through 100,000 RF, but I want it to be stronger and take less damage too, so I put it at the 4. So, one last thing we need to do right now is we need to add more crates for everything that we are auto-farming. So, let's see here. Are you making more of those? Yes. There's going to be seeds. There's going to be wheat. There's going to be potatoes. There's going to be netherwort. that's it, I think. So let's get 4 more void upgrades. And let's get some seeds and some wheat and some potatoes and some netherwort. All right. And I need to add the upgrades. Not there though. And finally lock the drawers. And now the last step is to break these guys and place them into our drawers. So potatoes, netherwort, seeds, and wheat. And I believe there's not that much in there. It's not like the eggs or the other thing, the feathers. So we should be able to just pull these guys out real quick and put them back in and not have to take the drawers out. And what's the last thing? Netherwort? Alright, let's see here. Nope, I didn't netherwort. I need to do potatoes. We could do poison potatoes too, but I don't think we're going to farm that many of those, so I probably should, but I'm going to leave it for now. Alright, and that is automated farming from Ender.io, at least until we, get in there. So, okay, so next thing will be figuring out how to do the tree farm. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm going to have to go think about that because I do not remember how the tree farm works in Botania. I know that we're going to need force relays and more warp lenses. We're going to need mana spreaders. Boy, it's going to be it's an involved setup, more involved than I would prefer to do. Unless it were Thaumcraft, then I would love it because it'd be amazing. But it's not Thaumcraft. It's not as good as Thaumcraft. For this thing, I like Botania a lot, but for this particular thing, I would prefer that we could do Thaumcraft. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see here. You know, I haven't heard any explosions in a while. Would I hear them over here? Oh. Do we still have TNT? We do. Alright, system works. Cool. And this thing I've been trying to get to happen forever, and it just hasn't happened. So yeah, this completely worked. Alright, we've got lots of mana. That means we could upgrade our armor to Terra Steel, probably. Maybe anyway. I'm curious how much cobblestone we have. 588. I put about 2,000 in there, so, we went through 1,500 cobblestone. So, if I want this to keep going, I may need to do something to get cobblestone. So, we'll see. I will think about that. For now, though, I think it's wrapping up point for the episode. I will look into how to do the Botania tree farm and prep some stuff for that. We're going to need just lots of stuff for that. I don't even know what we're going to need. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of components. So I will think about that, and next time we will make a Botania tree farm. I think. We'll see. If you liked today's episode, feel free to hit that like button. If you didn't, don't do that, because that would be weird. You know what? If you want to hit the like button, if you didn't like it, go right ahead. In fact, I encourage you to do that. Yeah, definitely do that. Hit the like button, no matter what your real feelings are. Just like everything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And I will see you next time.